let's just get it out of the way and talk about the overtime because it was 20 seconds long. Bad turnover. Murray should have it. Anything else?
No, yeah, there's a ton.
Okay.
There's a ton. But before we do it, then, if we're going to, I was going to start off with an overview of the game.
Let's start with dessert.
What's that?
Let's just start with dessert and talk about it.
Let's go to the 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Sheldon Keefe for our first Kyper's Clipper of the week on 3-on-3.
Okay.
Well, it's important because it affects the standings, right? So, I mean, obviously we have been talking about it, working on it. This is not one we're going to overthink. I mean, obviously we can't give him the puck back, and then, I mean, we need a save there. Matt knows that, and he played a great game, so, we'll let that one slide. But so we're not going to overthink this one. But obviously, overtime makes a difference in the standings, especially the way it's been going for us.
So he all but said, "Hey, Matt, I know you've been awesome, but that goal sucked, buddy."
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not going to bury you here."
Of garbage, Matt. You need to be perfect.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't want to make it a story about him being critical. He's like, he's been awesome. He's been awesome. But yeah, I mean, you shoot it at him and he didn't catch it.
You know what I found rather interesting in that little Kyper's Clipper? That he's willing to say Matt Murray's name, but he wasn't willing to say the name of the guy that can't give them the puck back guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who was that again?
Austin Matthews.
So
we don't want to mention that Austin by name can't give up the puck.
Right.
I mean, obviously we can't give him the puck back, and then
who? Sheldon, who?
That's a coaching ism, isn't it? To like paper over the mistakes of guys by being like, we.
I don't know. I think there's a number of guys that probably their name would have come up.
You hate Matthews, eh?
No, I don't hate Matthews. I don't hate Matthews. There just seems to be a little bit of protection on 34.
Yeah.
That's all. And that was another example of it.
And to me, as there should be.
Okay. I'm not arguing whether it should or shouldn't. I'm just...
Kipper,
I'm here all day, I guess.
Kipper, we saw the week-long referendum when he threw them under the bus. You can't say it. You can't say it. You can say it behind the door. You can come in the first thing you say.
The coach can't criticize.
Yeah, first thing you say when you're behind closed doors. What the hell was that 34? You got to be way more hard on the puck. You can't go to the media and say that. Say it to him. But there was a week-long referendum on him scolding his stars when he did it.
Anyways,
so
it's a bad play. The OT in general is gross. Like Sammy made the point that you could tell they had like practiced it that week. I don't know if we ended up with a Chris Cuthbert clip, but it's like
Cuthbert. Yeah, he's like, oh, they actually practiced it this time,
and they like bring it back and they like have some structure to it. And then Matthews throws that absolute pizza.
It's
so bad. I mean, he's back. He's skating backwards by the time the guy shoots it. He's back, but
and there are so many times that we've watched various teams where I would rather take it back in our own zone than give it up. It just seems for whatever reason that the Leafs think, and maybe Matthews and Marner got busted on one, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Wasn't there an overtime?
It's hard to remember them all.
When Marner had a turnover?
The one where it went right up the middle. I think it was Vegas. Vegas, right?
Could
Riley
be right.
Smith. Yeah.
It just seems like there is this feel that we have to end it here.
Yeah.
And just the patience to regroup.
Yeah.
Like I hate that look, by the way.
I know.
I hate it.
But you're right. But if you're in 3-on-3,
when you gain the zone and then you see nothing and then you pull it all the way back to your blue line, I think it's just a horrible look.
It is.
But I'd rather have that one than turn it over.
You're right. It's like, I agree. I don't like watching it, but this is 3-on-3. There has to be some strategy. You kind of wait for your way in. It is like a wait attack. And they're always kind of, I don't know, halfway poking, prodding.
Like even take it to a shootout.
Yeah.
I like your chances with Tavares.
I don't even know if they're good at shootouts. Have they got there this year?
I mean,
they haven't had a shootout yet.
But like Willie and Tavares, Marner, Matthews.
Just to throw back.
No Kerfoot. No Kerfoot.
No Kerfoot.
Big Mike.
Actually, last year he scored a shootout winner for them against Washington, I want to say,
did?
last year. Yeah.
What was he, the 38th shooter? What were they at in the team?
Yeah. So this is going back to a Mike Wilnerism. Thing he loved to say is that they could stand to be a little bit more chalant. You know, it's like that overtime was a little too nonchalant. Like they think, honestly, this is what I I feel like they think they're the most skilled guys in the world, and they don't have to try that hard in 3-on-3, and it ends up in
It's
the
just
back
going
of
to
the net
come for them.
immediately.
I think that's fair.